CentralValleyTalk.com.
And we're back on CentralValleyTalk.com. Let's talk business. Let's talk about in-home care right now with David Goldstein from Amdal In-Home Care.
Yes.
Dave, nice to see you.
Thanks for having us.
We were just talking during the break there about what your company does. Fill everybody in at home.
All right. We provide caregivers to take care of people in their home, whether it's short-term after a surgery or whether it's full-time 24-hour live-in care. We provide anywhere between 2 hours to 24-hour care.
So if I went in to have a surgery and I came home and couldn't take care of myself for just a few days, you would send somebody in to help me?
Correct. You would call us and we would provide a caregiver based on what the needs are that can help facilitate basically all your activities of daily living, whether it's meal preparation, transportation to doctor's appointments, bathing, laundry, whatever you need.
Yeah. So for that kind of short-term care, is that usually covered by insurance?
For the most part, our clients are private pay, but our services are covered by most long-term care insurance policies.
Okay. If I was paying out of pocket, give me an idea of what the prices might be?
It's about $18.50 an hour.
Okay. To have somebody in the house to do whatever you need,
correct.
That's not a lot of money.
No, and then when you compare it to what it costs in either a rehab center, whether it's your deductible or whether or not you need assisted living for the rest of your life, we quite honestly can be the most cost-effective option where many of our clients can stay safely in their home with maybe 20 hours of care per week. And when you compare that to what you're paying in an assisted living facility, it's a fraction of the cost.
Yeah. Okay, we just talked about short-term care, but long-term care. Mm-hmm. Somebody's at home and they need around-the-clock care probably for the rest of their lives. You were telling me how long? 4 days at a time you can put somebody in the house?
Yes. Currently we can, as far as what the laws are, we can have a live-in caregiver stay in the home up to 4 days. And then somebody else comes in. Right, and we try and keep a consistent caregiver on the same client because there's a relationship there.
Yeah.
And, you don't want to just send a new person every week.
Do you usually have a female caregiver for a female client and male for male?
We can provide whatever the client wishes. The majority of our caregivers are female, but we do have male caregivers, and it just depends on whatever the client requests.
Okay. And I'm guessing the folks who work for you have to go through some kind of strict background checks and training and things? Absolutely.
That's a very good point.
We have a fly that's just bugging us today. Sorry about that.
That's right. We have a very stringent hiring process. Basically, we do the federal and local background checks. They have to have experience. Some of our caregivers are CNAs, LVNs, medical assistants, and as well as they have to have paid experience before they come to us. And we vet their experience. It can't just be, I was taking care of my mom and dad at home and now I have experience.
So you don't want the beginners coming in to work
Correct.
for you. Why is that important to you that they have experience?
Because a lot of our clients have needs that require that experience. And in this business, the time needed to train somebody adequately it's just not effective for us as a business. We want them already trained and ready to go, whether it's adult diaper changing, transfer assistance, sponge baths, that kind of thing.
Okay. You're in the Fresno Clovis area, right?
But our Fresno office, we have 3 offices.
3 offices, okay.
One in Atascadero, one in Fresno, and one in Tulare County.
Okay, I was going to ask you if you covered the whole valley, but you're even beyond the valley if you're in Atascadero,
yes,
right?
We cover into almost 7 counties when you count the Central Coast and Southern Central Valley, and then up into Southern Madera County.
Okay, so you go from Bakersfield, is that how far south? Or
probably a little bit north of that area.
Delano, maybe, or Tulare?
Definitely in Tulare.
But and then to Madera County, you said?
It's Southern Madera County.
Okay.
So, and we'll even go into, we have caregivers in the Oakhurst area, so we'll go out to Mariposa as well.
And then the Atascadero office does it go all the way over to the coast?
Yes, all the way in the San Luis Obispo County and the Central Coast from Pismo Beach area. Morro Bay, probably.
Okay.
It just kind of depends on what the needs are.
Sure. Is it all the same company, or is each of those independently owned?
No, we're owned and operated by the same person. Our CEO's Deanne Martin Soares. She's a registered nurse, and she oversees all of the offices and the care plans for all of our clients.
I'm guessing you must have dozens, hundreds of employees, or?
Currently, we have close to 100 caregivers.
Wow. Wow. And there's definitely a demand for this service, right, as the population ages? Or?
Absolutely. Current projections are that the population over the age 65 is going to increase to 70% by 2020. So that influx of seniors needing care is going to be huge.
Okay. Is there any kind of insurance you would recommend people get to cover the kind of services you provide for the long-term care?
Planning ahead is key, and it's never too late to start planning on what you're going to do when you want to retire. And that just having that retirement income is one aspect, but having...
But there is long-term care insurance,
correct,
right?
And having that plan of what if I get sick, what if I need assisted living, what assets do I have to protect the rest of my family members to make sure that, you know, I'm taken care of and they're not depleting their lifestyle as well.
Yeah. A lot of folks don't want to be a burden on their own families, so
correct.
They arrange for themselves, for the care for themselves?
Absolutely.
Yeah. That'd be a nice thing to do. Okay. Well, David, anything else you want the folks at home to know about your business? Or?
You can visit our website, amdalinhome.com, or you can call our Fresno office, 559-227-1701.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right. Amdal In-Home Care here on CentralValleyTalk.com.